name is Eileen, Jessie. It was Lynn, it's now Benjamin, Andrew's mother. I was born in 1915. On my early days, I went to school at the Ursuline Convent, Forest Gate, until I was 7. Then I went to an ordinary elementary school called St. Anthony's Catholic School, and from when I left there, we lived in Chapel Heath, and it was quite a distance to travel. But travel I did, backwards and forwards. Eventually, I went to work in Throgmorton Street in a stockbroker's office. I was there until I was 4 months pregnant with my first child, who was born in 1939, me having been married in September 37. I was paid to start with 15 shillings a week, and before I left, I was earning £3 10 shillings, it was in those days, per week. During the war, I had my first child, Teresa Antoinette, was born in July 1939. War was declared on the 4th of September, and my husband volunteered in the November. My mother died at the end of November, and when my husband went abroad, I realized that it was senseless me just staying at home the whole time. So I had a younger sister who was married also, and she looked after Teresa whilst I went to work at the back of the law courts at the head office of W.H. Smith's. I was there for almost, yes, the duration of war, from 1942 on, that was. Once my husband was demobbed, having served 4.5 years unbroken service on the Persian Gulf. We were fortunate enough to get our house back in Woodford, which we had rented supposedly during the war, but we had no rent for it. Then Janet Maria was born on the 31st of December 1946. And then Andrew was born on the 4th of the 4th, 1948. I nearly went crazy with them. Absolute pests they were. Had some of the happy days of my life at that time. Then their father was taken ill with a tropical disease. It was never diagnosed, and he wasn't able to follow his employment. He was made redundant, and we then went all out, because the children were at high schools. We then went all out for a business of our own, which we were fortunate enough to be given a chance in the licence trade in Cambridgeshire. And we worked the place up to 2-star hotel with the AA. We stayed there 6 years. 6 years, then moved to Brentwood. And from Brentwood, my husband died in 1966. Then I ran the business for 2 years, and then we went to Danbury, and Andrew was undergoing a course at Marconi at that time. After Danbury, Andrew got married, and the grounds were too large for me to live in by myself. The bungalow was large enough, just right, but the grounds round it was isolated. So I moved to Broomfield Road, where I am still. Well, right now, this is what my day consists of. Trying to glorify the bits of pieces that I have left around me. Making curtains, covers, knitting jumpers, entertaining from time to time, going away as much as possible when I can afford the fares. Teresa has a very lovely villa in Spain. It's lovely to get out there for a while. I have been known to stay there for 6 weeks. But the fares are becoming so expensive. But still, I'm going in about a fortnight's time. Whatever.